Danny Green collects action figure dreams. Every video a gem, so it seems. Plastic heroes lined up in rows. Come along, watch how the collection grows.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is the Action Figure Comic Con coming to you live from Toronto, Canada. We all say Toronto, even though I'm not in Toronto. He's not in Toronto. None of us are actually in Toronto. But nobody else knows. Nobody else knows where Toronto is. Nobody else knows. You don't know Aurora. You don't know Hamilton. Be honest. Just be straight up honest. You guys have no idea where to go. I'm just kidding. Of course, the Action Figure Comic Con is happening in Toronto. On January 31st, 2020. Where did March come from, Danny? What the heck?
You're jumping future.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on. January 31st, 2026. Holy crap, Danny. We are 10 days away from Action Figure Comic Con. Can you freaking believe this? 10 freaking days away. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
You were at the JCCC today, right? Like,
we were.
How are things going? Like, how's the planning going, Danny? Like, what's happening in the world?
So we're just finalizing on load-in times, the space basically, floor plan, insurance is a thing. So yeah, just there's a lot of moving parts, a lot of learning for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But it's exciting for sure. We can see it kind of come together and envision, just a cool event and people enjoying it and having a good time.
The reality is this is the very first of its kind Action Figure Comic Con. Now, a lot of people have been Comic Cons, a lot of people have been to toy conventions, but a convention which is literally focused on action figures and comics, I don't think it's actually been done in this kind of format. And this is the brainchild, of course, my good friend Danny Green. We've been working very, very hard. Danny, actually, what are we talking about? Danny has been working extremely hard at this. I don't think have you gotten any sleep lately, Danny? I think that you have literally been.
I've been awake for like 3 months.
I'm not even joking. He goes to work. He does stuff for Action Figure Comic Con, and literally, we're supposed to have a meeting, and he passes out. And you know what? I don't blame him for that. I don't blame him for that. The man has been absolutely going bonkers on this. This is definitely Danny's baby.
It's all for the action figures.
It is for the action figures, yes. But it is a comic convention for sure, nonetheless. Yeah. And we are very excited that we have a lot of comic creators coming to the event as well, Danny. It's a huge mash of creative talent between diorama makers, between customizers, between builders and creators of all kind. And tonight, Danny, we're actually very, very, humble to be joined by 3 such creators who are going to be showcasing their work at the Action Figure Comic Con.
You got it.
And I am very, very excited for these individuals to be joining us. Guys, please help us welcome very good friends now for Action Figure Comic Con. First, we'll be introducing Scott Brian Woods to the stage. What's going on, Scott?
Not too much. How are you guys doing?
I love that shirt, man. That shirt speaks to me, brother. That is
nice.
The House of Gray. That is so cool, man. Like, seriously. And today that's really a great shirt for today, for sure. We're going to talk a little bit about that. But Scott, why don't you tell us a little bit about your experience and what you think about Action Figure Comic Con?
Action Figure Comic Con is awesome. Like, just the idea, it for sure. As soon as I heard about it, I thought I wanted to be part of it. It blends everything that I love, action figures and comics. So
Yeah, right.
it's like a mecca. We gotta go.
It's gonna be a mecca, man. I'm loving your studio, dude. Like that is crazy. You got some Frazetta over there. You got like I see some what's it called, Mark Taylor. So many great, like, oh man, you even got some that Batman print over there on the other side. God, that's and you got a freaking Havoc staff.
I have a Havoc staff because a couple Halloweens ago, I was Skeletor. I got the full costume, painted up a mask.
Whoa.
And for I believe like $15. That's dollar store stuff right there. That's
kidding me.
Is that right?
Yep.
It looks pretty damn good, man. Like seriously,
It's like Halloween. The Halloween skull was just like decoration, and then the cone part is like a noisemaker. Like it's just like a big horn that you bring to the hockey game or whatever. And a broomstick.
That's freaking awesome. That is sweet, man. And of course, you got some MOTU at the top there. I see your figures. I think those are vintage.
Original, yeah. You got the original.
Cat and He-Man, dude. That you
got some new ones.
So good, man.
I even have this guy right here. My daughter has been crocheting, and she crocheted this for my birthday, and it is awesome. One of a kind.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
it's like Sockboy. It's like Sockboy He-Man.
Yeah. He's got the power now.
That's awesome. He does have the power. But today we have the power. And of course, we have a lot of other wonderful guests joining us tonight. Let's bring in Jeff. What's going on, Jeff? McClinchey?
Not too much. Just happy to be here. Thanks.
What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and of course, what your thoughts are on attending Action Figure Comic-Con 2026.
Yeah. I make comics with both Scott Brian Woods and Scott Wojcik that we're going to meet in a few minutes. But when it comes to the con, I'm super happy about it. But I will say almost the opposite thing of Scott said, in that my wife, this is her worst nightmare. Me going someplace that's concentrated on spending money on toys and comics. So, yeah, I'm loving it, though.
That's freaking awesome. And you're an illustrator then? And
yeah, well, I do a little bit of everything. So I illustrate, I write. I'm not as big of a fan of coloring. I've learned over time, but yeah. So with Scott Brian Woods here, we work on a title called Black Helm Saga, and it's the story of the last Viking warrior that stands between darkness and the last remnants of humanity after Ragnarok. And a lot of it takes inspiration from obviously MOTU, but also some old school cartoons like Hercules and Thundar and all that. And
that's cover one.
There's cover one right there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I write that. Scott draws it.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, and then but I also do draw. So we'll probably find out about that a little bit from Scott Wojcik.
And you guys have an Instagram page, the Black Helm Saga. Awesome stuff. Obviously, it says right there, Scott Woods and Jeff McClinchey.
That's all right.
Creators of Black Helm Saga. So guys, definitely head over to Black Helm Saga. Give these guys a like and a follow. I love the artwork. I love the direction. It seems like it's almost like like you said, Master Universe meets Thor meets the whole idea, and it's really, really cool.
It's Saturday morning cartoons. Like that's basically
nice.
That was the aim, was
to
capture Saturday morning cartoons and just that old school vibe.
Man, I love it.
Knowing we can sell some copies that someone can take one out Saturday morning, eat some Lucky Charms, and read through is perfect. That's all we're asking for.
Cool. Yeah, definitely. I love the art style. I love the direction. And I'm into Norse stuff. I really love Norse gods and the whole mythos behind it. So this is definitely up my alley. And of course, Master Universe, man. Like barbarians. The ancient times. It's so great. And so let's bring in the last member tonight. I think he's part of your team, right? So, guys, let's bring in the second Scott, the idea guru. Wojcik. What's going on, Mr. Wojcik? How are you tonight?
Not too bad. How's it going, guys?
Oh, not too bad, brother. I love the Jays outfit, man. I cried when I knew that. I was so hopeful on the last game, but after Bobichet's home run really gave me a hope. But then everything just fell apart. It was just a sad game.
It really was. And so my wife and I, we hadn't bought Christmas gifts for each other, and today we went out, and I'm like, I want a Blue Jays jersey, and all of a sudden we go into Lids, and all of the Bichette jerseys are on sale for $100.
That's what happens when you get traded.
You know what? I'm like, Bichette was Bichette. The guy was amazing.
He is.
I mean, he left. There was no issues between him and front office, and the guy was a legend when he played. So I got myself a Bichette jersey.
Yeah, the memories. People are still wearing. People are still wearing Bautista jerseys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People again. There'll always be Jays, no matter which way they go, right? At the end of the day. So I love the baby blue. It's great, great color. And so talk to us a little bit about your involvement with this project, and of course your thoughts about Action Figure Comic-Con.
Yeah, I didn't even know about it until Jeff told me about Action Figure Comic-Con, and I was like, oh my god, let me know if we can get in. So yeah, I'm totally all for this. And of course, like the guys say, action figures and comics,
They go hand in hand, man.
Yeah, too much money there. But I'm excited. Yeah, excited to see everybody. I know that there's quite a few people going. There's quite a few people that I haven't met yet. So I'm excited for that. I was looking through the list of people you've announced, and I was following them on Instagram just to see what they do and that, because that's, sometimes you get inspiration from other people in the grading. So as for myself, I'm a writer. Jeff McClinchey and I create Probed and Loaded, which is like a slapstick humor, kind of a mix of Army of Darkness meets Duke Nukem. I mean, the name says it all, I think. So, and we're working on issue 2 right now.
Incredible. So Danny and I can hear you, Scott. Scott, Mr. Woods, and Jeff, can you hear Scott?
Yeah, he sounds good. He sounds really soft.
I can't hear Mr. Wojcik at all. But it's really fun watching him. He's very animated.
Can you check maybe your audio's on the left or right channel? I don't know. That might be a thing.
He said a lot about you, Jeff. A lot.
I hope all good.
Only good things. Only good things.
Yeah, I'll play around with this here.
Yeah, Scott, you're fine on our end, and obviously Mr. Woods Woods can hear you. So yeah, Mr. Wojcik is okay. I think we're all right. Just gonna have to pretend that he can hear whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So before we really get deep into the woods, and of course, I want to learn more about your comic, guys. I really do. I think obviously I'm very much into Norse mythology. But I'll ask a couple of questions first before then. Are you guys video game players? Do you guys play PS5 at all or anything like that anymore? I used to play games religiously, but now I'm sort of like weaning right off. It's hard for me now.
I think for me, I still have my PS4, and I play that with my kids. My gaming has, my games of choice have changed. It used to be like, all the Battlefronts and all the, all those games, like playing with everybody online. And now it's Minecraft, a lot of Minecraft.
Exactly.
Minecraft Dungeon, and Fall Guys, just like simple games. That's what I'm playing with my kids right now, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah. The reason I don't play video games anymore is because I've concentrated on drawing comics more.
That's crazy. Mr. Wojcik, what about you? Do you still play games, or is it pretty much?
Oh yeah. Actually, my boys got me. Can you hear me, Jeff?
I can totally hear you now.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. My boys got me into playing Fortnite with them. So we play it right after school. They get home and we sit down and play like an hour or so. But actually, just in the last week, I jumped back into Fallout 76.
Oh wow.
I played a little bit at the beginning when it first came out, and I didn't really like it. But I've been told that it's like absolutely amazing now. So lots of bug fixes and stuff like that. And then I think just last week I heard that Fallout 3 is actually being remastered and dropped. I want to say February 4th. It's like the day after the season finale of Fallout
That would make sense.
coming out.
That makes sense.
So I'm like super stoked for that one.
And Jeff, do you play games at all? Or?
I used to pretty religiously, but since I got pulled into this world of comics, I just don't seem to have time anymore. I think the only real thing that I play now is Transformers Earth Wars on my phone, or I watch my daughter play Roblox. But just recently, when there was a sale in the PS5 store or the PlayStation store, I picked up Star Wars Outlaws. So I'm looking forward to trying to jump into it. Hoping it'll be decent.
Nice. So I have to ask you guys. So obviously, gaming has changed for you guys quite a bit. But have any of you guys actually or watched or maybe played with your kids God of War Ragnarok or God of War the two Ragnarok games? Have you guys seen them or have you watched?
I've seen them.
Let's play.
I've seen them. I've watched videos, but haven't played.
Yeah. I played like the original God of War ones, but that was it.
Yeah, it's really, really different. Like basically, once they went to like Ragnarok, it really was a complete departure. It went from like the traditional God of War, which was very easy to get into. It's kind of like just a choose your own adventure kind of thing, to very much a third person beat 'em up, but with a lot of story. It's like it has RPG elements. It has a lot of crazy things going on, but it is deeply rooted in Norse culture, right? Asgardian culture. The idea of Yggdrasil and the Nine Realms, right? So it's fascinating. Really digging deep into that game and that narrative. So I was curious if you guys had seen it or maybe you knew anything about it.
Not the newer one. One game that I have still played a little bit is Conan Exiles. I still play on that one. So that's like a big open world.
Love Conan, man.
And like there's some Norse mythology stuff in there. If you go north and you fight but when you set it on the hard settings and stuff like that, it's brutal.
Oh man, it's so cool though. The fact that one thing about your group especially, sword and sorcery, and of course Norse mythology, barbarians, living in kind of like the Hyborian age, right? So I'm I'm a huge fan of Conan the Barbarian and anything barbarian in nature. And today was a huge day for Masters of the Universe fans. The first teaser trailer, and I do mean teaser trailer, dropped for Masters of the Universe for the theatrical release in June 5th of 2026. This is absolutely bonkers. Obviously, Mr. Woods, you have a huge affinity towards Masters of the Universe. I mean, that's rather obvious.
Yes,
but I'm curious what Scott and Jeff's experience are with He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Scott, are you a MOTU fan at all? Or?
I watched it when I was a kid, and I distinctly remember it. I remember the intro and everything, but after that, I didn't really stick to it. I did watch the first season that Kevin Smith had done.
Yep.
But I never jumped back into the second season.
The second season, in my opinion, is better. It really fleshes out many of the characters, and it's a bit more of a but because it's accelerated, it's actually a shortened season, so it goes fast. It goes really, really fast, but that helps to keep the pacing really, really upbeat. And I would suggest if you are inclined at all, definitely watch the second season. I think it's really good.
I found that first season. I found that first season should have been a second season. Do you know what I mean?
I know it because of the slower pacing and the
just what they did with it. I thought the first season should have just been a sort of a rehash of like what He-Man was in the 80s, like that.
Sure.
Make him the main character way more, and just just go episode by episode, having a hit, just a fight scene with each villain that he would have seen over the course of the original series, and then the next season make it what season 1 was, and that I think would have overall been I think that just would have, because you would have pulled everybody in, and you wouldn't have had any animosity and all that sort of stuff. I think it was a good season. I think it just would have been a better second season. That was my take on it.
I think I know where you're coming from. Yeah, but you know what? It's one of these things where they had to. I think the real problem, in my opinion, is that they decided to continue from the original filmation, and basically they had to reintroduce characters and reacclimate people into it, right? Because so many people had forgotten already. So, but yeah, no, I do understand what you're saying. Like the hero's journey should have been more on the second season. I see what you're saying. So,
just sort of refamiliarize yourself, and instead of shoehorning anything else in, like you have a good story,
sure.
And instead of trying to add the other elements in, but still, it's nice to see after however many years the show keeps coming back, like in some form or another. It's still you cannot put it down. It's going to keep coming.
I still want a third. So,
yeah, Jeff. Obviously, you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm excited about this new movie. Funny enough, I also teach, and I was talking to a couple of my students today, and I'm really hoping, because next year, 2027, that's year 40 for the original movie. So I'm really hoping Origins brings out some figures, because we haven't seen Blade or any of them yet. So, but
actually, they did release.
Oh, they did.
They did release a Masterverse editions. So,
yes, the Masterverse ones.
Yeah, they did release the Masterverse edition.
Yeah,
but it would be amazing if they did release, because again, if they're going to finish off Origins, they still have to finish. They still have to do Blade. They still have to do Gwildor. They still have to do Zarad. They still have to do a few more. And it would be great if they brought in Tila, Man at Arms.
Definitely.
And I know people are not going to be. I know this is not a popular opinion, but I want Kevin, and I want Julie. You know what I mean? But we have to have, if there's anyone that we have to get Lubick. Lubick has to be created. He is Mr. Strickland.
Yeah.
And he is the epitome of Mr. Strickland. He has to be made.
Yeah, I can't believe I'd never thought about that, but no,
That's
that
a fresh
definitely
take.
has to come out.
Oh no, you know what? James Tolkien is he's the same, he's like Samuel L. Jackson. He's the same character that he played all the time. It doesn't matter, but they just cast him so well for the specific roles that he's so good at. You know what I mean? Whether he's a admiral on an aircraft character bossing around Tom Cruise, or he's a teacher, giving tardy slips to students, or he's a freaking cop. You know what I mean? Just taking on the worst villains of the galaxy. You know what I mean? He's a great character actor in that sense, like seriously. But I wanted to take a moment and actually, take a look at the Master Universe trailer that we got today, which was freaking amazing, and see what you guys thought about the trailer itself, react a little bit to it. But before we get to that, there's a bunch of people in the chat. Huge shout out to everybody. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you guys for Action Figure Comic Con. Of course, Danny Green Collects and myself, Mega J Retro. Guys, please don't forget to follow everybody here. We'll have links to. We'll be checking a look at all of their social media pages in a little bit, but definitely follow everybody here when you can. Ethereum Wasabi, what's going on, brother? How are you doing tonight? Always good to see you. The Mythic Dolphin is in the house. What's going on, Mythic Dolphin? Video Power Gaming. God, that takes me back. Good evening, my friends. Good evening, Video Power Gaming. Wasabi, what's going on? How you doing? Mehe, Illustrations Rare. Hello, good to see you. Mythic Dolphin, looking forward to the MOTU trailer. Oh my God, it's going to be epic. It's going to be freaking crazy. Like if the teaser was today and the trailer is tomorrow, this is going to be ridiculous. The Real Skeletor, 10 days away, baby. That's right. We're only 10 days away from Action Figure Comic Con. Mehe, I can't wait. I just have a few things I'm anxious about. All right, we're gearing up. Yo, Josie, yo, Mega Man and Danny.
What up, man?
Good to see you, brother. The Real Skeletor, Mega J. Saw your video from earlier. I want to watch the MOTU movie with you guys, bro. Let's do it, man. Let's find out when the first day is here in Canada. and let's make it happen, bro. Hitchcock 100 tomorrow, 2026. The start for Rio. Yes, the true trailer will be tomorrow. We're probably going to get our first glimpse of Skeletor because he was not in the trailer today. Mehe, I'm worried most about the stuff being sold will be older stuff. No, they're like usually at toy conventions. There's going to be old and new, a mix of old and new. So I don't think you're going to be.
It's going to be a lot of imports.
Absolutely. One of our guests is here, Big Jack Films. What's going on, Jack? Good to see you, brother. Guys, if you are into Godzilla cosplay and, of course, reviews on older media, like really cool DVD reviews, definitely check out Big Jack Films. He will be at Action Figure Comic-Con as one of our guests, talking all about everything I just said. And, of course, he might even bring in his cosplay wars, his cosplay LARP wars. Sweet. You never know. What's happening, guys? Good to see you, Big Jack. We will see you at Action Figure Comic-Con 2026 in 10 days. Sketch Therapy, Black Helm Saga for the win. Yes.
I like that.
There they are. Good to see you, Sketch. Hey, Yojo C, go Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Let's make it back to back. Let's make it back to back AL champions. Let's make it back to back, and then hopefully bring it back to the 90s, guys. Let's bring home another championship. Let's do it. Got so close this year. God, it was a heartbreaker. If you guys can see the chat, but will you be answering questions later on? Of course, we'll answer any questions you have today. No worries. Big Jack is looking forward to being a guest at Action Figure Comic-Con. Dude, we are looking forward to having you as a guest. The Real Skeletor. Danny, my bro, are you still sending mass emails with more details on the vendors, etc.? When do you think you will send it out?
I think by Monday we're going to have loading times and all that set up. So
Sweet.
Yeah.
So, guys, keep an eye out on your emails. All the details for vendors are going to be sent out probably next week, if not earlier. Jordan from Canada, AFCC is quickly approaching. Thank you all for the contributions to this great event. Thank you, Jordan. Really appreciate it. Jordan's been a huge supporter of the event, of course, as well as the Real Skeletor.
Thank you so much.
But hey, I know it wasn't the other question was directed at, but I'm a big. Oh, you're a gamer. I got you. Yeah, there's a lot of pay-to-play options. So definitely, I know where you're going from. But it's the way of the world these days. From murderous psychopaths to loving father. Yes. What are they calling him? Dad of War. that's what Kratos is called now. He is the dad of war. But yes. Hey, you know what? It can happen, right? It can happen. Mythic Dolphin. I'm a Celtic Viking descendant, according to 23. Oh, God. That is awesome. That is awesome. And truly is part of your character, Mythic Dolphin. Good to see you. Ethereal Wasabi, third, yes. Mehe, I want Bandai to keep cooking with the SH Figure Arts in the One Piece line. With the new Netflix series coming and everything about it, I'm pretty sure that more and more figures are going to come out. Amateur Hour, what's going on, my friend? Amizi, what's going on, Amizi? Another wonderful supporter, huge, wonderful cosplayer, and she will be at the Action Figure Comic-Con. We are excited to see Amizi at the show. Thank you so much for your support, Amizi. Ethereal Wasabi, you sent another trailer on Insta. What's up with that one? Sorry. I sent you another trailer on Insta. What's up with that one? Let's go. We'll take a look at that a little later, brother. Saturday Morning Fan. Rotan flying towards the Grayskull shot was pretty neat in the teaser for a teaser. You know what? We're going to talk about that coming up in a second. Bloody Henya Z, sort of a MOTU fan. I know. If you know, you know. That's right, brother. I know what you're saying. Good to see you. Yojo C, Leto was my favorite Joker. Let's go Skeletor. He did an okay skill. It was just a really weird skill. Mahey, is collectibles coming? No, they are. I don't think they booked in time, Danny. I think that we sold out of space before if we just
can make it.
I know. We are literally bursting at the seams. I'm not even joking, guys. Like we had to find room. We literally had to dig spaces out of the walls. It was crazy. Hey, my brother is making a comic with his friends. Dude, never stop.
Yeah.
Never stop. I think, you know what? I think Mr. Wojcik has an example of never stopping. So we might take a look at that later. But before we do that, guys, let's take a moment and react to this trailer because this to me was something truly epic, and I'm over the moon at this, and really really excited. So I wonder what you guys thought of the trailer. So let's take a look at the Master Universe teaser trailer. Let's have a look.
Not long ago.
Wrong one. Sorry.
Things were simpler.
Okay, let's start again. All right, here we go. So ready? 3, 2, 1.
Not long ago, when times were simpler. This was a healthy breakfast. This was a powerful workout. And this was a hero. Perhaps now more than ever, we need that kind of hero again.
Blink and you'll miss it though, man. Holy crap. Like that was truly a teaser trailer.
They jammed a lot in there.
Yeah, they jammed a crap ton.
they
But
really did.
I love the way they started it off. I mean,
Yeah.
this was
Like I've got goosebumps. Like,
this was just so much fun.
Yeah.
First of all, the Filmation soundtrack, that really got to me.
Yeah.
Hearing the Filmation soundtrack in the background and seeing all these crazy. This one though, what did you think about the serial, guys? Like that was just a tongue-in-cheek jab at all of us as kids.
Silly rabbit. Those tricks are for me.
Oh my gosh! How many of us actually literally had a nutritious cereal breakfast every time we went to school? I mean, be honest, guys. Who
Definitely.
I ate some Pac-Man. I remember Pac-Man cereal, and that was just pure sugar.
Oh yeah.
Marshmallows and sugar.
What was your favorite, Mr. Wojcik? What was your favorite?
Oh, Lucky Charms, man.
Lucky Charms. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Danny, what was your
I still
favorite?
get those things.
Captain Crunch.
Captain Oh my god, that was just cavity inducing, man.
Yeah.
That stuff stuck to your teeth. That was just crazy. Jeff, what was your favorite go-to cereal?
I'm gonna see Danny and raise him to Captain Crunch berries. Loved that one.
Wow.
I remember those too.
I really like Cocoa Puffs. I was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Cocoa Puffs was the best.
Definitely.
Mine was corn pops. Like that was my go-to.
Oh, corn pops. Yeah,
Corn
those
Pops.
are great too.
Yeah.
And then we just kept going, man. Like this one got me, man. The denser size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, look at those neon colors. Like
Neon colors.
freaking crazy. There's like one dude in this whole thing, and he's like kicking for the high heavens, man. But then we see it. We see it. Here we go, guys, all together now.
And this was a hero.
I have the power. Oh my god, just crazy. John Irwin recently passed away, and that was devastating to so many Master Universe fans. I mean, he was the voice of He-Man for so long, and of course, his iconic "I Have the Power" resonated with kids everywhere. I mean, crazy. And now moving into 2026.
Perhaps now more.
So one thing I noticed here, do you guys see what's in the background?
Yeah. I've tried to keep away from like anything story wise, and as I'm looking at this, it's kind of going a different direction than I thought maybe it would.
He's in a
That's looking
comic
like
store.
Earth.
He's in a comic store. Exactly.
Yeah.
He's in a toy store. He is in a freaking toy store. He's one of us, guys.
Yeah.
He-Man, Prince Adam is one of us. He is a freaking toy collector or a comic collector or whatever collector you can. He's freaking collecting toys. I think that so take a look. This is interesting. I think that's Lion-O. I think that's Lion-O right there.
Oh yeah.
That's what I think too.
But if you go further back, that's Conan.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that
Oh,
Conan?
it is.
Or
Could be. And
is it,
that's where the toy came from, right? Like the original toy. Like the original Master Universe toy was
mock-up ones.
a mock-up. Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be Mark Taylor's original design for the
name leaves
He-Man
me.
figure. That's very possible. A little tongue-in-cheek action
Yeah.
there. But because of the way that sword is, sometimes I'm thinking it might actually be Black Star. I was thinking about that too.
Okay.
But yeah, man, like a lot of crazy. The fact this is like meta as hell. He's literally in a freaking toy store. It is Mattel interference. I'll tell you right now. They're really trying to
Do you see the color of his collar?
Psychologically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pink.
Yeah, it's pink.
Well, we'll see that in a little bit too. But this is crazy. This is where I was like, oh my god, that is insane.
Yeah, it looks cool.
So that's a new place. He's in a museum at this point, right? Like that's not in the
Or
comics.
yeah,
It's either Eternia or a museum, or because again, it's like they've put this somewhere, but it is shiny. That is a shiny power sword, man. That is freaking crazy. I love the lighting on this. It literally makes it look like it's glowing. You know what I mean?
And it's picking up those 80s colors too. Like there's some pink hues and stuff in there, and then those blues.
Well, I think that pink is actually his shirt.
Yeah, probably, but it works. Like it's got
yeah. But I love the whatever that is, that's the monolith that's holding it. It looks freaking amazing. And then he actually goes and tries to touch it. Now, here's something else. A lot of people have been talking to me about the dialogue, and I guess some people have been reading really, really deeply into the dialogue. And what they're actually saying is interesting. That the fact that this was, a nutritious cereal. This was, the way it used to be with computers, and this was, a healthy exercise. And now we need heroes to come back again. I think that's fabulous. You know what I mean? That we've lost sight of heroes, and now our heroes have to come back. So very interesting way they're presenting.
Yeah.
Well, there's the way heroes are. They're all flawed heroes, right?
Yes.
They're not just like standing up for good and just being good. Superman, yeah, of course, but. Yeah, I think that's what He-Man was. Like, you even learned a lesson after every episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All those wonderful PSAs. It was so great. But I'm very interested to see where we're going with this. And then, of course, all hell breaks loose. This trailer moves so quick.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I want to see.
Yeah. So check this out. What a lineup. Like, just setting the whole thing up here. I mean, we got everybody. We've got Duncan. We've got Prince Adam, we've got Tila, and there's freaking Cringer, man. That's not Battletech yet. That's freaking Cringer.
The robot is what's his name?
Roboto,
yeah.
I'm thinking it's Roboto too. There obviously we have no confirmation of that yet, but I mean that is a really interesting take. What was that? Sorry?
The color on the head, like the red and I think that's him.
It's possible. It's very possible. But I guess we're getting a confirmation tomorrow. But the environment that they're in too, we have these two huge monoliths, right?
Yeah.
Eternian heroes, I guess. That's an Eternian ship, which is bringing them down. It's not a Wind Raider. I'm not sure what it is, but it's huge, whatever it is, and they're being presented on a platform. So yeah, just the world building they're starting to do here is crazy. But I think what really got me is Cringer. Cringer's massive. He's freaking huge. Yeah, and I love the way they've colored him. He's like this off green, but he's got like a yellow belly. It's a white belly. Sorry, it's awesome to see him there. Oh my god,
it looks great.
This is gonna be crazy. But I love the fact that Idris Elba is wearing the full regalia for a man at arms. That is like so cool. It's hard to make out what he has in his hand. It's either his mace or it is a blaster. It's one of those two. So. Very, very cool to see all of these elements coming together. But like I said, blink and you'll miss it. So now there's another one. So, like I said, blink and miss. There it is. You guys see it? Castle freaking Grayskull. Right there.
Yeah. And then what was that? The piece that's in the foreground here.
This one. Some people are saying that it is a tower from Eternia. Some people are saying
there was the big play set. What was the name of that big play set?
Eternia.
Yeah, that's what I think that is.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying it could be Eternia. Some people are saying it's a flying ship that Skeletor has created so that he's attacking on his ship. That, to me, is a Roton. I think that is a Roton. It can't be anything more than it's literally rotating around.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and some people think that that is a Dragonflyer. Again, it happens so fast, but right now we're seeing a lot of Eternia. There's statues on this, whatever this thing is. There's statues on it. That's a horse right there, which is right in the foreground there, right? And here we have Idris Elba, the Man-at-Arms. He looks awesome. You know what I mean? He freaking looks great.
Yeah.
He looks like a nomad who's been, outlaw, kind of, like surviving on his own. I love the nappy hair. He has not slept. He has not showered in day. He hasn't showered in weeks.
He's a rebel.
I
And
didn't even know it was Elba. I didn't even recognize him. Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to see, right? It's hard to recognize.
Yeah.
But that is definitely Idris Elba, and he probably made that gun himself. He put it together with Jungle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. But a lot of people are like, "That's not like why," and I'm like, "No, I love it. I love when he says." I love that. But this is crazy. When I first saw the power sword, I thought that thing's way too small. But if you guys look at this thing's gigantic.
It looks huge.
Yeah.
This power sword is massive. This power sword is huge. I did not realize how big it was until he actually held it in his hands like this. And here he's probably, I don't know where he is. It might be Grayskull, it might be Snake Mountain. We don't really know where he is, but he's about to call. Like it looks like he's about to call down the power of Grayskull. So, man, this is crazy. This is absolutely nuts. But the thoughts, guys. What are your thoughts about this trailer? What does it bring to mind? Are you guys hopeful? Are you guys skeptical? What do you guys think?
Oh, I'm hopeful. Definitely hopeful.
Very hopeful. Yeah.
I really like that they did have this little throwback in here, like in the teaser. If this is still even part of the, like, if this is actually in the movie, like showing the old animation, I'd like that even more, just to have. So when they start doing merchandise and stuff, they could still have that little connection. Still, they could throw a couple of that in there, and it won't just be just photos of the new characters. They could still do some of the animation and have a nice little crossover of like that old retro feel. But yeah, I like it.
I like the beginning only because it showcases that anyone could pick up that sword, or could have picked up that sword and been, He-Man, but it was like him that stepped forward to do it, type thing, right? I think that's kind of what they were kind of going by at the beginning. There were, eat a healthy breakfast. It was all nostalgia. It was like hitting all those points, and then he kind of picks it up to kind of step forward as a hero.
I'm digging that. For me, it's doing the exact thing that I want a teaser to do. It's got me thinking about possibilities. I'm thinking, oh, did they have to hide him on our Earth? And he's been hidden here for years, that kind of thing. Is there like rebels, like underground on Eternia? Yeah, I love thinking about all the possibilities that we could see there. And I want to see Skeletor.
Danny's the biggest Master Universe fan. Danny, what do you think of this trailer?
That's cool, man. I'm definitely excited for it. I know maybe not as excited as you are, Jay, but but definitely, you know what, man? After that first beginning part where you see the robot too, and his cat, right? So I was like, yo, man, I'm down for that.
This is definitely going to be one that Master Universe fans have been waiting for such a long time. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure we have a lot of people in the chat just going to be talking about this. This is going to be crazy. Amateur Hour. Will Danny cosplay as El Dragoon?
Maybe. Stay tuned. We do have a surprise cosplay thing going on there. So,
Hawkstop Animation, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Bloody Henya Z. Wow. I have the Sideshow Trapjaw Merman Beastman statues. I'm yet to pick to unpack and display. I'm failing as a MOTU fan. It's called room, dude. It's called room. You just don't have the space.
That's the problem.
Take up a lot of space.
That's a common collector thing.
Saturday Morning Fan. Roboto is 2000s version. Yes, a lot of people are saying that it is actually based off of the 2000X edition, which I can sort of see. I can sort of see that.
That's a nice way to bring everybody forward.
Yeah,
a little bit from this, a little bit from that.
100%. Ethereum Wasabi. I think I sent you the full trailer, bro. Whoa, dude. You're kidding me. I gotta we'll have to take a look. but it's probably going to be AI. Mike Rivera, 2015. Happy Mattel decided to go to go the angle that we are seeing so far. Yeah, I think a lot of people are very, very hopeful. I'm still skeptical, but I am hopeful. I'm very, very skeptical, but I am hopeful. Hey, Jeff followed me earlier. I'm interested in what drew him to my account.
I just checked it out. I like following and seeing what people are up to. I love Instagram for that.
Sweet.
100%.
There you go. You guys have become fast friends. Saturday Morning Fan loved the Donkey Kong cereal. Was that Donkey Kong cereal? That might have just
Donkey
been
Kong.
Or it was just Captain Crunch with barrels.
That was it.
Check this out, people. Yes, we will definitely have a look. Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles all day. Here we go. Everybody's just throwing in their favorite cereals. I loved Fruity Pebbles as a kid. Initiate Hoarder. Initiate Hater, sorry. I hope the movie pays tribute to John Irwin in the credits. That would be nice. I'm not sure it will, but that would be very, very nice. I'll take a look, brother. He's really wanted me to take a look. Initiate Hater. When I would think of John Irwin, it reminds me that it's a well-known community that John Irwin was extremely intensely reclusive person who avoided the public. He really was. He enjoyed his privacy, which was fun. So anyway, fan, that's X-Men action figure in the that's true.
Oh.
That could be. I was thinking Colossus actually. I was actually thinking it might have been Colossus. Bloody Henya Z. This movie is going to be is good. So the value of my collection doesn't go down. Oh my god!
That's his retirement plan. So.
Yeah, that's right. You have a bunch of collectors in the chat, man. This is crazy. Hawkstop Animation Studios. I wish I could make a cartoon to sell toys or make a video game with graphics that inspired the Nintendo Entertainment System. Brother, somebody did a great set of animations based on Zelda, and they look pretty damn good. So you should definitely. We should take a look at that too. I want to see a nostalgia trip from you guys on that as well. John Irwin was notorious for not doing any appearances, never doing interviews, and he was hardcore reclusive private man. Yes. And we should respect his privacy. Hawkstop. I wonder what's next for the Jurassic Park / World Mattel toy line. I might be heading to. Danny and I might be heading to New York Comic Con, where we have to figure it out shortly after Action Figure Comic Con. And if we do, we will definitely report back for you guys. Yo, Josie, real men wear pink. All the time. Hawkstop never collected He-Man. Wasn't even born yet when He-Man came out. Like Sonic the Hedgehog and Super Mario, yes, something like that, but a little bit more interesting. I'll show you guys later in the show. Saturday Morning Fan, Kubo director who did this is a huge He-Man fan and nerd also. Yes, Knight is definitely a wonderful animation fan. Number one, number two, he directed. Travis directed Bumblebee. And that was a love letter to Transformers fans. And now we're going to see what he's going to be able to do with Master Universe. MOTU Prince. Tomorrow is going to be epic. Hope to see Orko and Skeletor. Yes, we got to see Orko. Or maybe Gwildor. You never know. We might see Gwildor. I would love to see Gwildor.
I don't know.
I would love to see Gwildor.
He will be off in the background somewhere.
It tasted good. Hawkstop Animation. How old is the He-Man franchise? He-Man is coming up to 44 years old now. It is a storied.
Is
it 81 that it first?
Yes. The toys actually came out in 1982.
Because Black Star was the failed version.
Well, Black Star was Galoob. So Black Star was a Filmation property, which I think Galoob took on, and that was like 1970. I think that was like 1979, which was Black Star, right? Just before the 80s. And then after that was Master Universe.
Yeah, and then they picked up on that, and they definitely pieces from that for sure.
It just exploded, right? Yeah. And Arnold Schwarzenegger swears that they stole his likeness, but but hey, not necessarily on topic. But with He-Man, my Spawn is my favorite comic character. Dude, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Love Spawn. Spawn is great. MOTU Prince, Hawkstop Animation, 400 years old, 40 years old. Well, actually 44, coming up to 44 now. coming up to 44.
Wow.
Roboto is voiced by Kristen Wiig. Yes, Roboto is actually voiced by Kristen Wiig this time around. So it's going to be interesting to see how Roboto plays out. Yojo C, where's Gwildor? I want to know that too. I really want to know where is Gwildor. She-Ra will be 41 this year, correct? She-Ra's 41st anniversary is 2026. Initiator Hater. He came out either 1981 or 1982. It was around, like, it was at the tail end of the 81, but it's pretty much 82. So yeah, he's coming up, and he's coming up the age, guys. Hey, I just got the new Elite Edition Spawn figure, dude. That thing's sick.
Oh, nice.
That thing is freaking awesome. Yes, 40 to 44 years old, correct. All right, guys, and Saturday Morning Fan, still no Orko, not yet, but we'll find out tomorrow. MOTU prints green rocks in the background equals Grayskull entrance shot. It's going to be an epic moment. I hope so, man. It's going to be great. And Hawkstop Animation, I bet the creator of Master Universe would be proud. There are many creators, so it's it's definitely still within the Mattel mythos. Hitchcock 100. The last scene seems to be Castle Grayskull Gates. Yes, I believe so. Anybody else we haven't said hi to? Bloody Henya. If you could have a MOTU character cameo, who would it be? I think they're going to squeeze as many cameos in this as possible. But if I had to make a preference, I would definitely like to see. For me, it would have to be Ratlor. But the problem is he's a Snake Man. And because of that, I don't think they're going to get to the Snake Man in this movie. So I would love to see He was my favorite toy. Ratlor was one of my favorite toys. I just loved his neck springing out and nearly blinding me as a kid. It was freaking awesome. How about you guys? Who would you guys like to see making the appearance in?
My boy is Trapjaw. Oh, I want to see Trapjaw.
He's got to be there.
And have him like put on different attachments. Oh,
that'd be so cool.
So good.
That'd be so cool. Woods, what about you?
I have two thoughts on that. One, Fisto.
Oh, Fisto, yeah,
he's awesome. And I'd like to see. I don't know who's playing like Randor, King Randor.
Yep.
Do we know who that is? Because if we didn't, I would have loved to see Dolph Lundgren.
A lot of people were hoping that he would have been King Grayskull.
Oh yeah,
that's cool too. Yeah.
Let's see. King Randor is being played by James Purefoy. James Purefoy.
Don't know that name.
I think he's a British actor.
I recognize that.
Yeah, I think he's a British actor.
Yeah.
Okay, so Amizi. The only Master Universe stuff I know is the Netflix She-Ra show, which was a great show. That was a wonderful show for the time. It was amazing. And oh yes, Granimir. Sorry, I forgot. Wojcik, what about you? What character would you like to see?
Trapjaw for sure. I remember having that toy when I was a kid.
Yeah, both Trapjaw and Randor have been announced, so you guys.
Okay, good.
You guys are good.
What about Cobra Khan?
Again, I don't think they're going to get to the Snake Men in this round. I really don't think so.
That was my first villain that I had, so
he was cool because he got the spray feature.
Yeah, he got the spray. It was great.
It was so much fun. Dislodge Stinkor. I think he does appear. I think he actually is in the show.
And nobody wants to have anything to do with him.
Absolutely. Initiator Hater. I hope Merman appears, even if it's just a cameo. That would be awesome. I think he does. I think the main villains have to show up. Saturday Morning Fan. Dolph Lundgren said he's in the movie. Yes.
Oh, brilliant.
Yes. We got to see what he is. Hitchcock 100. Judging by how cool Roboto looks, I'm eager to see Beastman and Skeletor. Beastman's going to be huge.
That's what I'm hoping.
He's going to be done in CGI. Yeah. He's going to be massive. Massive. Steve Buscemi as Granimir. That would be cool. That would be very, very cool. That would be very cool. Yeah. James Purefoy was Mark Anthony in Rome series Solomon Kane.
Oh,
okay. I've seen Solomon Kane.
Okay. I got you. I know exactly who he is now. Mark Anthony? Yeah, he was awesome. Webstore is my fave. Yojo C. Yes, Webstore was pretty cool too. And Saturday Morning Fan. Johannes Hakur Johansson is playing Fisto. Yes. So Fisto has also been announced.
Okay.
That's really cool.
Triclops.
All right. So, guys, now that we've got our Master Universe fill, let's talk a little bit more about Action Figure Comic Con. And of course, I really want to learn more about. I really want to learn more about your book, your project, Black Helm Saga. How did it come about? What drew the three of you guys to come up with this project?
Actually, one thing I was going to jump in. There's actually
Sure.
2 books.
Oh,
This
there's
is kind of
actually
two separate worlds
Yeah.
that kind of come together because
Oh, is that right?
I guess it's my fault.
Jeff's the bridge.
Yeah, you can blame everything on me. So I work on Black Helm Saga with Scott Brian Woods, but I also work on Probed and Loaded with Scott Wojcik. So there's actually 2 little worlds there. But yeah, when I couldn't hear you earlier, Scott, I wasn't sure if you were talking about that or baseball.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we did talk about Probed and Loaded.
But yeah, but Scott, I talked already some about Black Helm. I don't know if I
Well, for
missed some things.
For Black Helm, how it started was basically I've been drawing that character for the last couple of years, and then going to comic conventions. And Jeff and I would Jeff would come along and be sitting at the table with me selling my other comics. And on one of the drives back from Fan Expo to London, where we live, I said, you should write this. You should. And I pitched, everything that I had been mulling over in my head, and then he wrote the first script, and so yeah, that's how it basically started.
Yeah.
So now we have the first issue out, and we're working on the second issue. But it's
Yes.
Jeff said Norse mythology, last Viking after Ragnarok, last survivor, and he's sort of fighting the whatever remnants of evil is still in what's left in that afterworld, saving the last little bastion of humanity. And the nice thing about it being after Ragnarok is there's a pocket of time that you can make up and do anything you want with it, because Ragnarok, world ends and everything restarts. So in every little restart, we can do whatever we want in that world, and it doesn't have to follow exactly what what you have for mythology and stuff now. You can take certain characters, change their names, do whatever you want with it. So it gives you a lot of leeway.
Yeah, and like we talked about earlier, one of our loves is old cartoons being episodic. So the first issue just introduces you to some of the characters, gives you a little adventure with the great beast of the woods, and then the second one we're working on has to do with a little group of dwarves that stumble upon a cursed item, and shenanigans ensue. And it's up to Black Helm to put everything right before the end of the episode, basically. I loved writing it, and I'm just excited to see what Mr. Woods puts together art-wise. It's going to be cool.
Excellent. Mr. Wojcik, are you involved in this project, or is it just
It's just them, but I do have to point out that I'm pretty sure that when Woods puts a helmet on, that's what he looks like. Yeah.
During the pandemic, I let my beard go, and I did base some of it on that because I was getting the wings going on. So, yeah,
that's awesome.
If you jump back to my page, which I think is the one just there. If you go to the top, and the first one that's black and white, that will link you, I think, right to well, that's an image from so I drew that. That is our character Gunny from Probed and Loaded. And maybe actually I should leave this one for Scott to introduce, Scott Wojcik, because like I said, 2 different worlds. Let's let them kind of lead in.
Yeah. So Probed and Loaded, the way it started was my son wanted to watch Army of Darkness. And in the middle of watching it, I literally stopped the movie and I said to Hayden, I'm like, I got an idea. I got to just grab my notebook and write it down. But essentially the idea is, what if a robust ex-Marine gets abducted by aliens, and what does he have to do to get off the ship? And he literally beats the shit out of these aliens. Sorry if I'm swearing.
It's okay. For it.
You're passionate.
It's like
Yeah.
that with Action Figure Comic Con. It's all good.
Yeah. And so writing, I literally wrote this book. I wrote the idea down into a notebook. The next morning I was up at like 5:30. I just couldn't stop thinking about it, and I think it was like 6:30 that night I had finished writing the first script for it. I was like, this is so much fun. Very slapstick humor, lots of old nostalgia movie quotes. Anyways, what I ended up doing, Andrew Thomas, who does lettering for my books and Kevin Smith and that, he gave me Scott Wood's name. He's like, I think you should reach out to Woodsy and see if he'd be interested. So I reached out to Scott, and I'm like, hey, can I send you a script and see if you're interested in it? And he's like, yeah, sure. So I sent it over to him. I'm guessing he read it, and he's like, you know what? I actually know someone that will do it justice. And so he gave me Jeff's name, and Jeff and I got talking, sent him the script, and he's like, I love this. Let's do it. And we jumped right in, and absolute blast working on it.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, Probed and Loaded, I draw, and Mr. Wojcik writes, and this one's a blast to draw. It allows me to scratch all of my science fiction and horror itches. So all through the book, I like to drop in Easter eggs. I'm going through it and putting things on the wall that you'd see in the background in Star Wars. I'm slipping in just little objects, interactions, all of that, which actually was perfect with Mr. Wojcik's writing, because you pull in lots of great famous quotes from some of these movies that we love. So it was kind of fun when you had given a copy to, oh my gosh, I can't think of his name right now, from the other podcast.
Jay?
Yeah. And you basically charged him with trying to find as many things as he can within it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I've had a lot of fun, because we did pitch it, and we heard back, and they're like, we like the book, but we want more. They're a company that wouldn't take on just a single issue. So I have, in the last couple months, I have written 8 more issues.
Nice.
And the hard part was because I was trying to pull away from, I wanted to do something a little bit different, because I normally, when I write, it's like 5-issue arcs, and I wanted to do something totally different, where kind of go back old school, where each issue is its own story. You can pick up a book at any time and just read it. And so we started, Jeff and I started chatting a little bit, and I said, what if I, because of the quotes that I was picking, what if I use old movies to do the same thing? And so the issue 2 is loosely based on Terminator. Issue 3 is Die Hard. Issue 4 is The Thing. And then we got like a double issue where it's like a lead up. It's Alien, but it's like 2 issues that leads up to this big ending.
Well, and it's been perfect for me, because actually it's fun here looking at pictures I haven't looked at for a while, and I'm like, oh, I love drawing monsters. Like you give me the chance to draw some monsters. Actually, so that's a play off of that old cover. I was having fun there.
Oh, nice.
But under the arm was a little nod to also Ash from Army of Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, even saw some toy stuff there. Oh, sorry?
No, I was just like you said, Armando.
Yeah, I was just checking out. So it's funny because it's been a while. Actually, that's one of my other loves. And actually, same thing with Scott Brian Woods. We both come from a graphic design background. So with that, for many corporate clients, we have spent years making logos and all that kind of stuff for, agencies in the area. So it's been really fun with comics getting to, create logos like this Probed and Loaded one.
I love it.
And Scott made the Black Helm logo. And you've made some other ones too. Yeah.
Well, all my own.
All your own.
I have other comics, so yeah.
Yeah,
What's
and
nice
actually
about making it for yourself is you get to decide that works, and then you're going to use it instead of when clients come back and say, "Can you merge these 3 ideas together?" And
absolutely. And actually, I forgot I created an alphabet for Probed and Loaded, which was also influenced by Scott Brian Woods, who created an alphabet for Black Helm. Or no, for Crash Daring, one of your other books.
yeah. In another book, I have a sci-fi comic called Daring the Sun, and it has an alien language in it. So I created my own font, and there's like a translation that you have to do at the end of the book. There's an AI, the spaceman has an AI suit that is translating the alien language. So at the end of each issue, there's a little bit more of the cipher, and you can go back through and decipher what the alien warrior princess has been talking about the whole time.
Yeah.
Talking behind your back.
Yeah.
That's freaking.
Yeah, there's some of those are
Yeah, there it is right there.
part of the language I was trying to create. It was really fun coming up with something that looked cohesive.
Yep.
So I was trying to take all my typography skills and use them for the power of good, which is the power of fun. So yeah,
It's very Stargate like. I like it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I love stuff
I
like
definitely think I'm gonna work in some. You'll have to send me the alphabet, Jeff, so I can work in some.
that. Yeah,
some
100%.
panels. Yeah,
Oh, I love these shots.
this is awesome. Yeah.
Scott Brian Woods did so awesome with this. Oh, they look good.
I really am enamored by all of the creativity that creators like you guys always bring to the table. Whether it is in the writing and the illustration, and it's crazy because Danny and myself are actually going through this journey ourselves.
Yeah,
We're not. We are creatives like as just like yourselves. I'm a graphic designer by trade. When I see typography like that,
Yeah.
the fact that you're creating your entire font set, right? That always inspires me. That's so great.
oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Cool.
Been doing it 40 plus years.
Yeah,
We're all old hat at this, right? I mean, people are complaining about how AI is going to take jobs. Back in our day, there was rooms of typesetters and
Yeah.
rooms of freaking photo layout artists and things like that. And then the computer came, and all of us became one. We all had to become self-sufficient and create
Yeah.
designs on our computers ourselves, learning how to scan. Nobody scans anymore.
Yeah, I know.
I
I needed a scanner, and it was so difficult to find one.
It's pretty crazy. Film is a lost art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like film has gone the way of the dodo. Everything's digital now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
100%.
it's crazy, right? We
have
we
to
could
be
write
like
I'm
a
pretty
one.
sure.
Oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead. No, go
I
ahead.
was just going to say you have to be a one-man studio now, or one-woman.
That's
studio,
exactly what it
whichever.
is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Agencies are built on 6 designers who are treated like shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. You got one CD and one AD, and they're literally ripping you apart. You know what I mean? It's freaking crazy. But it is what it is, right? Like the world revolves around this kind of stuff. But without creatives, all the AI slop that's going around right now.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
It's crazy, and we are staunchly against that. One of our other friends, Comics Asylum, they shocked me this year by saying that San Diego Comic-Con will actually be allowing a certain amount of AI artwork into the
I
show.
saw that.
That is appalling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely appalling. And I don't know, like we've all, like Danny and myself right now with this show, we've been asked about AI, and we are staunchly against it. Danny, right? We're very much against AI, right?
Oh, 100%. We got a lot of cool artist friends that are traditional artists, and we definitely want to support them. AI is kind of being abused now, and
Yeah.
it's taking away creativity and those kind of things, right? So we want to support everybody, and
I thought another trailer that just popped up was one. I think it's called Westwood. It's by I mess up their name. Animation studio, Leica. I think it is Leica. They do stop motion. I think they did Coraline and a bunch of
Oh
those.
yes, Coraline.
Yeah, and so their new trailer, when they go through, I was really, it was different because they're showing a lot of behind the scenes, and at least 3 times during the trailer, the narrator says, "And all of this done by hand, like with love,
Yeah, it
and
has
all
to be,
this."
yeah.
I'm like, you see
It
the
has to be
marketing
reinforced.
now.
It really has
Yep.
to.
Which is funny because it was just taken for granted before.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And now it's like, No,
No, it's crazy. But I will say, to a certain degree, there are things about AI which are useful. I'm not gonna shy away from that.
It matters how you use it.
Yes, if you use it ethically, like as an idea generator, if you are literally just coming up with ideas or designs or things like that, if it gives you if you see a whole bunch of different things, and all of a sudden you're like, okay, I could work with that. I just gotta like make it my own, right? Like
Yeah.
you just can't take the damn thing and publish it.
Yeah, exactly.
That is just ridiculous, right? You didn't do anything. You spoke a few words and boom, something came out of it, right?
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, it looks like shit. Really,
That's
like,
the thing.
A lot of people just don't. Yeah. People are like, it's the wow factor, yeah. But when you really look deep into it, you're like, that is a terrible. Like the background is definitely pieced together. You can see like so many archives and things like that, and again, it's great for the wow factor. But when you really put it together, it's absolutely terrible. It will not. The computer, even today, a lot of people think that computers replaced typesetters. Computers replaced this. No, they didn't. Because you know what? Every single time I open up an article on some newspaper there's typos everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, there's typos everywhere, and it's the job of the editor to find those stupid typos, and they can't even do that right. So it's they're and they are like you know what I mean? Like you don't even it's really bad. It's getting really bad out there. But the reality is that a computer cannot replace a human being. It's impossible.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
The stuff I like is when it's more it's subtle. It's like new filters that you might get in Photoshop or things like that help you with like a new type of blur or whatnot. Like I'm still creating with my hand, but maybe it takes like a little bit of a process. Like Scott and I, we used to close crop animals for pet stuff. And sometimes close cropping hair was just an absolute nightmare. And I still remember the day that Photoshop brought out the little filter that you could, you could make the edges a little bit easier.
I would redraw hair all the time with people. Like if you had to clip someone out of a picture and like they had like wispy hair or something like that. Like right now to clip Jeff's hair, I would hate it.
Yeah, you'd hate it, especially on this background.
Yes.
It would be terrible.
Yeah.
But it's that kind of stuff. It's stuff that allows you to be creative, to use the skills that you've built up. And without that, just like what Jay was saying, it's slop. Yeah. There's no foundation, there's no eye, there's no understanding. So it's too bad.
I remember when it first came out, well, not first came out, but when I finally decided, I'll see what this is. And I just, would give it prompts and stuff like that and see what it would generate. And you're right, it was coming out like a mess. But it could be an idea for you. Like you're like, I want this, and this, and then something gets spat out, and you're like, well, that was weird. That's not what I would have thought of. And then you could redraw that, use it as an idea generator for sure. Yeah. But to just take that and then put it on a print and then like go to a show and then say, this is a print that I made. That's
just horrible.
And it's weird not that I want to get all conspiracy minded or anything, but I know San Diego's got a lot of corporate sponsorship, and I know that there's a lot of companies that have a lot of money buried into AI. So for them to say it's not allowed at the show might rub some of the money the wrong way. I don't know.
it's a very slippery slope.
Yeah.
But the reality is that it's going to keep happening, and eventually it will be very difficult to tell. Eventually, but there are ways to detect it. The most commonly now is that no matter what, AI has to learn from something else, so it's going to look like somebody else's work. I think that's really the biggest thing. So being able to identify that style, which is not hard, right, is the key to detecting AI in its all of its forms right now.
Well, I feel like at shows, a lot of people have been really, for myself, over the past year, from the first show that I started selling stuff at until the end of the year, I saw original art becoming the biggest portion of my sales. It just seems like people want stuff that they can go, yes, this was actually drawn by hand.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just my experience.
I believe Jeff was saying he hopes Courtney Cox is in the movie.
I think, yeah.
I would love it if Courtney Cox showed up. That would be a great cameo. Seriously, that would be awesome. I hope Robert Duncan McNeil shows up. Flying in a spaceship. I hope he beams down and just starts firing phasers everywhere. That would be freaking amazing. MOTU Prince for real though. The cameo would be Melendi Britt as She-Ra's voice. That would be sweet. Melendi is actually coming to. What the heck was that? Melendi is actually coming to our Master Universe convention in May. So, guys, you can meet her and Alan Oppenheimer, who doesn't do too many conventions anymore. You can meet them in Redondo Beach, California, May 23rd and 24th for MOTUniverse 2026. But we're actually here to talk about Action Figure Comic-Con. Hitchcock 100. I'm surprised they picked Goatman. Honestly, I'm surprised too. I actually am. I confess I didn't know about this character. He's actually a really deep cut. He was like right at the end of the line, pretty much.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a really crazy one.
Yeah. Do you think that's just the favorite, like the director's favorite or something, or like where would that come from?
I think you're right. I think that I think that for sure it might have been something along those lines. So like maybe a producer was like, "I need Goatman in this film." Okay. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's got to be.
My kid loves Goatman.
It's got to be some weird connection somewhere. It's got to be because Thor could play Beastman any day. Thor Housen, Hathor, he can easily play Beastman. So I don't know. I don't exactly know what happened there. Dislodge, London, Ontario, represent. Yes, brother. Yes. Only a hop, skip, and a jump. Again, nobody knows where we are. Yeah. Nobody knows where we are. You just say Toronto because it's just that much easier.
It's just easier.
It's just so much easier.
And London causes confusion. So
Scott's wearing a Blue Jays outfit. He must be from Toronto. You know.
I say Brantford though. People think Wayne Gretzky. So.
Yeah, but the Canadians think Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
I guarantee Americans have no idea what you're talking about. Everyone's like, Hamilton? Is that the play? It's like
yeah.
Oh, it's not. Sorry. It's not. Bloody Henya Z. Probed and Loaded finally gives me a character I can cosplay. That's hilarious, dude. That is awesome.
I would actually pay to see that.
That is so
me too. Yeah. I'll give you a free copy if you come to Action Figure Comic-Con as Gunny.
He looks like the man among men. I got to tell you, he definitely looks the part. I can appreciate that too. Last year marked 30 years since Linda Gary passed away.
Wow!
She voiced almost all the women in women characters: Tila, Evelyn, Sorceress, Queen Marlena. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. We had a lot of giants. Leave us in the last couple of years. So they will be missed. Alex Valdez. I'll be up early tomorrow to look out for the full trail. Dude, we're all going to be on bated breath for that full trail. It's going to be insane.
When do you think they dropped that?
Probably around 9 o'clock Eastern Standard.
Yeah, I was going to say 9.
That's what they did today. So Beastman wins. Vine Jungle Factory. Of course, I love your thumbnail. By the way, I do love all AI, but I love. I don't love all AI, but I love some. It saves me hours and a day in my work. So it's really difficult, especially in schools right now, because there's a lot of abuse happening with AI. Like writing essays and stuff like that. But for writers, I can totally see, corporate emails and things like. I can totally see why people use AI, to smoothen out communications. I totally see why that's done. But when it comes to creative writing, I really think that
Nope.
you cannot replace. Harry Potter would not have been written.
All I need is spell check, and I'm happy. That's all. That's the only AI in it.
I'm pretty sure Harry Potter would have been written by a room full of typing monkeys first before it actually got written by AI. I'm almost 100% certain of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can with much confidence say that that's actually the truth. I don't think anybody could have written Harry Potter the way it was written, especially not AI. I don't think so. I think AI would just take examples from like so many different writers across from generations and try to cobble something together, which is terrible.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh.
You just can't.
Yeah.
You can't do it. You can't.
I think Jay might have froze.
Yeah. Who might have
It
froze?
loses.
Oh, maybe not.
Even now.
Nope. Jay's good. It loses emotion. There's no emotion there,
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
right?
No.
I was watching Matt Damon and Ben Affleck were on Joe Rogan Experience,
Sure.
and I was watching that just because it's I'm curious about their new movie and that, and Matt Damon was actually talking about it, and he's like, it's being used a lot right now, and he goes, it's more for they put an idea in and it kind of rewrites it so it's interesting, but he's like, it doesn't have emotion.
Yeah.
And he goes,
Exactly.
that's what you're seeing is that's what's happening to the industry. It's breaking it down because there's people are using AI to write the stuff.
Yep.
The big thing that pops into my mind is what's the point of making art if you don't make the art? So I was at my daughter's like a choir thing, and there was this one kid that was like at the end of the the little risers, and he was singing his heart out. His head was up in the air. He kind of reminded me of like Snoopy, and he was just giving it his all. And I had a moment where I was like, yeah, that's what it's about. It's not about being perfect. It's not about being all this. It's about creation. And it's about being, I know I'm getting all philosophical, but it's what makes us human. It's not just about like eating and sleeping and that. It's about the art of it. And if all the slop ends up things that computers make, well, what's even the point of making it? I don't know. That's just me.
No, you're not wrong. It has its. I think at the end of the day, just like desktop publishing and everything that comes from computers, everything has its place. Everything is if you use it as a tool, there's a use for it, but you don't abuse it and you don't use it as your main thing, because people will figure it out. It might take a while, but people will figure it out. And once you get called on it, there's no going back, right? It's all about reputation.
It's plagiarism, basically.
It took decades. It took decades, but Bob Kane was found out to not have actually drawn half of his book.
Yeah. What's the saying? When artists get, it sounds bad at first, but get fingered. The Bill Finger, because he was the guy that basically did it all at first. Am I wrong on that one, Scott Woods?
Like swiping?
No. That Bob Kane basically took credit for all that.
Yeah, he had a whole bunch of phantom artists just draw his work.
Yeah, but it was Bill Finger and Jerry Robinson.
Yeah. Jerry Robinson is awesome.
Yeah,
it's too bad.
No, but this is what people who have reached a certain plateau think they can get away with, right? And the problem is that eventually you'll find out. Like again, it took decades to find out what was going on, and people are now understanding what really happened. But at the end of the day, it'll eventually be found out.
Yeah.
Vine Jungle Factory. Goatman isn't anybody's favorite. I think they need a villain to die. Ooh.
Goatman hate.
That's interesting. And he also says, "I'm a Texan. I have no idea where you guys are coming from." So yeah, up here in what's it called, Aurora, Canada. Everyone's like Aurora. Like, do you see the lights? Like, seriously. We all come from different places, not just Toronto, okay? Hitchcock 100. I think we cannot stop people from using AI. It's here, and people want to have their ideas coming to life. But I'll never buy the AI artist idea. They just simply jump the main process. Yeah, but it's not good when you really break it down. When you see it, it's painfully obvious. It's not good. It is just not good.
There's been some things where AI would, when they were creating He-Man movie trailers and stuff, and it looks cool, but it would be good if the movie was made based on that. Do you know what I mean? Like if they have the sequences and stuff that they have, and they put
like it was conceptual development
AI trailers. If you just use that as sort of like, okay, guys, this is what we're shooting for, this kind of vibe, this kind of feel, and then they go shoot it.
Yeah,
that's something. But
exactly like an animatic or something like that.
Because if you look at like Star Wars, and you see some Star Wars trailers, or not trailers, but Star Wars storyboards, and they had moving storyboards where it was just like really
those are awesome.
Oh yeah,
films. Like he put old black and white World War II movies in because he wanted the bomber scenes and stuff in there, and like he cobbled that together. So if you take it kind of like that and then just elevate it and actually do something with it,
100%. Yeah, exactly. IMDb says Sam C. Wilson as Trapjaw, our boy, is in the movie.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be awesome. Dislodge. I've seen that actor as a cast as Mechanic too. LOL. What? Really? Mechanic's in the movie? Crazy.
Huh.
AI is like Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Meme. My job here is done, but you did nothing. Good one, Hitchcock. I love it. Bloody Henya's. Goatman is a red shirt. Oh my god, that is so crazy. That is. Crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. I want an Origins Goatman. So
we'll probably get it. We probably will get it. I mean, if we got what's it called? That guy with the axe, we're definitely gonna get.
Is there Ram Man?
I think Ram Man should be there. I don't know who it is, but I think Ram Man. Oh no, actually, I think Ram Man. He's a Asian actor. I'm not 100% sure, but he's stocky. He's stocky as hell. But yes, there's definitely gonna be Ram Man in the film. Saturday Morning Fan. Bob Kane swiped a Shadow story for his first Batman story, and DC said sorry after to Shadow creator. Oh my gosh, is that true?
I don't know.
That is insane.
I've never heard that, but
that is insane.
If that much has been true,
Yeah, it's a little late now. So, Ramen is in the movie also. Only one confirmed is Orko. Oh, the only one not confirmed is Orko. No voice cast for him yet. Wow.
Oh.
Wow. There he is. John Zhu Zhang is Ram Man. Wow.
Oh, is he like the big tough guy that's in Train to Busan? I don't know if that means anything to you.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Maybe.
But nevertheless, if it is,
he's a really big, stocky guy. Like that's the one I know for a fact.
Oh.
That's for crazy. So guys, only in 10 days left to go. How are you guys preparing for Action Figure Comic-Con? Like, what are you guys gearing up? Do you have prints coming in? Do you have books coming in? You guys obviously got banners and everything like that.
Yeah.
So how are you guys preparing for Action Figure Comic-Con?
For me, I will have comics, sci-fi comics, D&D based comics, the Black Helm comics, some superhero stuff, and then lots of prints. I got a lot of He-Man, Thundar.
Love it. Thundar! Oh my god.
Force, Battle for Planets.
Woo!
Yeah.
Rocket Robin.
Oh god. Okay, so Woods, is your icon the Hercules ring? Bro, I love that, man. I was a huge fan of the Mighty Hercules.
That was a limited print from Retro Kid.
That is so
cool. I drew that for them, and so
Retro.
I love that. Newt is just my absolute favorite. He's just such an annoying little brat.
Part of the Black Helm stuff is like based on some He-Man Hercules. So like cool. It's got that each episode, like they're 5 minutes, right? They were 5-minute episodes, but everything all got sewed up in 5 minutes, and that's what I kind of wanted a comic to achieve.
I always found it funny that they actually created the ring as a MacGuffin, because the real Hercules doesn't have a ring. You know what I mean? It's not like man who needs the power of a media. He doesn't need a medium to
But then they use that going forward, right? Like that was Black Star had to use a sword. He-Man had to use a sword.
Everybody.
Like they,
Yeah.
and who was the other one? The
Yes.
Mighty Mightor.
Oh, Mighty Mightor. Yeah,
He
yeah.
had the club,
Yeah.
right? So like,
Well, even
Change-
Thundar.
transform.
Thundar
Oh
had his
yeah,
power-
because he had
Thundar
the
his power sword.
lightsaber kind of thing.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
They were all following the same the same freaking playbook. It was crazy.
yeah.
Right.
And then
But-
that's one thing about I like to always say this about the Hercules series is the artist who created all that. His name was George Peed, Peed. I just think his name should be out there just because he did awesome work. Like he designed all that stuff.
Absolutely.
His brother was named William Pete, so he had changed his name, and he added the T and got rid of the D, and he went on to do all of the Disney. He was a Disney studio artist and did like
Really?
Cinderella, and
Wow.
he did all those sort of things. So those two guys, they should
Awesome
their name
stuff.
should be out there.
Yeah. Scott, what are you doing to prepare for the event?
Okay, so most of my stuff is already ready to go. Right now I'm just kind of doing a few little sketches here and there because I don't draw a whole lot, but when I do, I like sitting there and inking something while I'm chatting with the two gentlemen here. But I do have lots of books to have on my table. I've got 3 issues of Cereal Box Time Machine that I create with my kids. I got two issues of Monster of the Abyss that I also create with one of my kids. And Probed and Loaded with Jeff. I got my first published book out with Space Dump through Studio Comics. So I've got quite a bit of stuff. I've got some original artwork that I'll have sitting there for sale. And the nice thing is with me working with the amount of guys, Andrew Thomas does all the lettering for all my books. So, and I know Andrew's going to be there, so you can, you pick up a copy of the books, you can take it over. Andrew will sign them.
Awesome.
Same with Eric Alsbury. Eric will be there. He's the artist for Monster of the Abyss. And you can get him to sign it. I believe Peyton Atkinson is coming and sitting with Eric.
Yeah.
She did the color work on issue 2 of Monster of the Abyss.
Nice.
So you can get her to sign it. So there will be lots of stuff. I do have package deals for Cereal Box. The first 3 issues you can get them for $20 instead of $30 for the 3. Really want to get those into kids' hands. I think kids really enjoy that, and it kind of inspires them a little bit. And it's always nice when they come back and say, "Hey, thanks for those books. Are awesome." Whatever it is, right?
That's awesome.
So
that's great.
Yep.
And Jeff, what are you doing for this show?
Very similar to these guys. I'll have Black Helm and Probed and Loaded there. I'll be bringing a lot of original art and prints. I'm going to have some fun stickers with Ewoks and
Nice.
Star Wars characters and all that fun stuff on there. This weekend, just to kind of prep for the show, I think I'm going to do a bunch of toy-related comic sketch covers. Get some of those.
Nice.
But actually, one of the main things I want to do is I love encouraging kids to draw and make their stories. So I'm just hoping there'll be a lot of that. So I want to cut up a bunch of, nice little sheets like we've done in the past, and just be able to do like some little free sketches for the kiddies and that kind of stuff. And hopefully, if we get a little bit more grassroots going on with comic books, it'll just bloom and everyone will be reading comic books again like they did when we were kids.
It'd be cool.
That's my dream.
That would be the bomb. I think that would be an incredible something to shoot for real. Woods, what about you? Do you do sketch covers? I know it's a one-day show, but commissions
I'll do commissions and sketch covers when I can. So yeah, I'll have original art as well. That's part of the problem for me is I always bring too much stuff. my table always seems to get overwhelmed with, like, I have 3 portfolios of prints that you can go through, and then there's another one of portfolio, like of art, and then there's still some comics on the table, and I've got stickers and card sets that I've made. Yeah, it's too much stuff.
It's never too much stuff. What are we talking about? That never happens. It's never too much stuff.
I got a question, I think, for Danny, real quick. Is that you at the beginning of your little stinger at the beginning, coloring on the van?
No, so that's actually you ever heard of Toronto Collective on Dundas? They're a kind of graffiti
Okay, yeah.
collector type shop, right? And so no, it's not me. It's it's a collective of their sketch artists that are tagging that van. It's a van, and the idea there is one, to show off kind of a collaborative collective graffiti artists and different artists tagging the van, and then that van's gonna be displayed at the Action Figure Comic Con.
Okay.
It's actually gonna be a part of a big toy diorama that's being built by a team of Dio artists.
Okay.
Right? And the idea there is just to kind of showcase community, creativity, in the AFCC type community. Yeah. And then we might do some raffle or something for the van, and then kind of give that money to charity or something like that.
Oh, that's awesome. It caught my attention. I was just like, that's cool. And I love the size.
It's a
Woods
112.
Oh, sorry?
Sorry, it's a 112, so you can actually fit your Joes and your Legends in there.
Great.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah.
Woods and I have a friend that does wonderful paintings. Little
Nice.
shout out to Jamie Jardine. And I was just like, oh, he needs to, not graffiti, but he would be so great doing like Frazetta type stuff. I would buy those.
That would be so cool. So, guys, I want to thank all of our guests tonight. They have been absolutely awesome, and you guys can meet all 3 of these gentlemen at the Action Figure Comic Con 2026. Of course, the Action Figure Comic Con will be happening at the Japanese Canadian Culture Center on January 31st, 2026. This is going to be a blast, guys. We have so many different guests like these guys here who are just absolutely killing it with everything that they're doing. We have some celebrities coming as well, including Sonic the Hedgehog actor Devin Mack, along with others. Tickets are on sale right now. You can actually pick them up at theactionfigurecomiccon.com. They are $5 off right now until the event. So, guys, be sure to take advantage of that. They're only $15 right now on theactionfigurecomiccon.com. And they get even cheaper. You can actually pick up 2 tickets for only $25. That'll be $40 at the door. So don't miss out on being able to pick up a couple of your tickets for Action Figure Comic Con 2026. And we still have, I can't believe we still have these, but there actually are a few Grail Hunter passes left. These are $30, but you get early access to the show and might even get a swag bag or 2. You guys can definitely pick that up. We will be Danny and myself will be giving away tickets to Action Figure Comic Con in one of our future streams. Danny, where are we going to be able to? Where are people going to be able to
actually? So we are going to be at on Saturday at Can Geek Compass Con, right? In Oakville, I believe, and so we're going to have a setup there where we'll be handing out tickets.
Nice.
And we're collectors, so we always have action figures we're selling and displaying. So we're gonna have some cool diorama setups, just things showcasing, kind of giving a little taste of what's gonna be at the event, right? And we're just highlighting action figures and the things we love. So yeah,
I'll be there.
Nice, yeah.
I'm table there.
That'd be awesome, man. I know there's a bunch of people going to that event that will be at our event as well.
Yeah.
So be cool, man. It'd be cool to see. It's like a pre-game, before the big game. So
yeah,
absolutely, guys. So we have a whole bunch of featured guests, including musical guest Chuck Lair. Guys,
nice.
If everybody remembers Chuck Lair, very excited to have him as a guest at Action Figure Comic Con. This will be your chance to meet him in person, and not in a concert like setting. So it's going to be great to be able to meet Chuck Lair at the Action Figure Comic-Con.
He's a
The
cool
TMT
dude.
Collector, the largest TMT collection in
Yeah.
the world, is actually in Hamilton, Ontario. Who would have thought? You guys have no idea where Hamilton, Ontario is. But yeah, he will be joining us and showcasing some of his favorite pieces from his collection. So definitely take the chance to meet the TMT Collector. And his good friend, Frederick B. Owens, one of the voice actors for TMT, who did Leatherhead, as well as a couple of different Triceratons. He was also a voice actor in One Piece. You definitely got to meet Frederick B. Owens at the Action Figure Comic-Con.
I agree. Frederick is absolutely amazing. If you have a chance to get out and meet him, do it.
Absolutely. There's a chance for you to meet him in person and listen to some of the stories he has about these great productions. And of course, we have another wonderfully talented individual working for representing Udon Comics, the great Joe Ng, illustrator from so many different productions. I believe he worked on Street Fighter, possibly. I think he also worked on Darkstalkers, a whole bunch of different Capcom-related products. So you would definitely want to meet Tricky Digits, Joe Ng, at the Action Figure Comic-Con. Ramen Toy, the van that we just talked about, produced by the Ramen Toy company. Ace will be there, and of course, probably help. He's going to see for the first time in hand that wonderful tagged van. So it's going to be a lot of fun seeing him there. And he is bringing just a plethora of interesting reveals to the show, including his new line of Gotchaman figures, G-Force. It's going to be awesome. He's going to be bringing the Eagle Shark 1, the G1 Eagle. It's brand new, has so many different gimmicks, lights and sound, and does actually transform. So this is incredible. I can tell.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna.
My hands are getting sweaty.
Jeff's excited too. So
Good thing you didn't lead with that.
anyone who grew up with Gotchaman, you guys are in for a treat. It's going to be great. He's also going to be bringing some wonderful other, I believe, Machina for you Mask fans out there. He's going to be bringing his new Machina line. So what's it called? The Great Shark is going to be there as well. So yeah, guys, definitely check out the Aces at Titan Toys. He will be at the Titan Toys booth showing off a lot of his stuff. Another wonderful artist, Hugh Rookwood, who's just published his own graphic novel, Apocalypse for Vagabond, will actually be at the show, and he's going to be bringing a number of copies with him, so you guys can pick a couple of those up, along with Vince Sun 316, a wonderful artist in the Toronto community. Some moron named Mega J Retro is also going to have this guy scammed his way into this event that he did somehow. So you can get this guy if you want. I don't know. You probably don't want to be him. The Badass News will also be there. Our good friend Carlos and more toy tubers, including Toying Around. Kevin is also going to be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Kevin's actually going to be, I think, as well, selling some of his beautiful collections. So you guys can be around on the show. We even have some sports guests. Kevin Dahlman is actually going to be at the Ripple Eats alumni. He actually will be at the show. He has a brand. What type of brand is it again? It's an apparel brand, right, Dan?
Yeah, it's kind of more of a higher end apparel brand. It's called Rats Eating High Heels. It's kind of like a hockey / apparel. I'd put it, but they have a mascot too, and it's going to be at the event. He's also helping out his wife that's kind of going through some cancer treatment stuff. So
wow.
So they're using the brand to help with that treatment and that kind of thing.
So definitely meet Kevin Dahlman and support his cause, because obviously we all got to beat that cancer thing.
He's a good guy, man. He's a good friend of ours. So
that's great.
He's coming out to support as well. So.
Awesome. Happy to have him. And of course, if you're into music videos, Zach Vax is going to be there. You can talk his ear off about music videos and videography. The man is incredible. And also, Chris Abel Films, another connection to the music video scene. And of course, a wonderful filmmaker in his own right. Definitely meet him at Action Figure Comic-Con. And if you are a Sonic the Hedgehog fan, that's right, guys. Devin Mack, the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog, will be at Action Figure Comic-Con. He's going to be talking all about his experiences on the show, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see him. We also have some press with Leif Tiffany. She's going to be there. and of course C. Jessam, who's producing some amazing soft goods for action figures and customization. There are a whole bunch of other cosplayers and guests, but obviously our good friend, Mr. David Vonner, a legend in the action figure scene, will also has confirmed his attendance, and he will definitely be doing a panel with us and talking more about his plans to bring the different type of action figure design to the world. And we're definitely going to find out more about that at Action Figure Comic Con 2026. A lot of other cosplay guests. Guys, definitely head over to Action Figure Comic Con, click on guests, and you can see all these wonderful guests who are going to be featured at Action Figure Comic Con. And of course, the wonderful artists who will make this truly, truly special. All these guys, definitely give them a like and a follow and click on all of their profiles. I'm pretty sure that they're all here and would really appreciate it. Guys, Action Figure Comic Con will be happening on January 31st, 2026. I want to once again thank our good friends here, and you can definitely check them out on their Instagram page, Scott Brian Woods on Instagram. Definitely follow him. Dude, he's doing some amazing work. Fisto! There he is. There is the great Fisto himself. So guys, definitely follow Scott Brian Woods on Instagram. We also should follow Clinch. 1975, Jeff McClinchey. Definitely follow him, and of course, this is just awesome stuff. I love this guy. I definitely could cosplay this guy for sure. You know, I got the mullet. I got everything going for it. I can make this happen. I can make it happen. It's gonna be possible. I will make it my dream to cosplay that. So guys, definitely follow Clinch 1975, and of course, Scott, pronounce your name for me. It's
Wojcik.
Wojcik. Okay, there we go. So
Yeah.
Scott Wojcik, who of course is a very good friend of Silent Bob here. So I'm just kidding, but yeah, definitely, guys, follow Scott. He's writing some incredible work, and of course, doing some great stuff. Love this Probed and Loaded. Pre-order it now, guys, and of course, they'll have a couple of these ready at the show. So we hope to see you guys there. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure tonight. Danny,
Yeah.
what are our plans for Action Figure Comic Con, and what should people expect coming in the next coming weeks before, leading up to the event?
You mean in 10 days?
10 days.
I'm losing a lot of times. That's all I can tell you. But definitely looking forward to the event. Looking forward to everybody coming out. We're definitely gonna have like a cool artist alley, cosplay area. There's gonna be we have Toronto Ghostbusters are coming out, so they're gonna have some cool displays. Stay Puft might make an appearance. What else? We have a toy diorama, so there's gonna be a cool area for that. We have a big toy photo exhibit exhibiting all the toy photographers from around the world in our community. Some are actually coming to the event. Some are driving from Montreal. Guy coming in from Buffalo. Just everyone's coming in to support, which is cool. Ramen Toys flying in from China to come be a part of this, which is huge. David Vonner from US, right? So it's just a plethora of cool people, friends, people that we've met throughout our journeys going to events and that kind of thing. And everyone's just coming together to support and celebrate action figures, collectors, creators, and all that, right? So we're gonna have panels. I think there's a ramen eating contest that's gonna occur. Jay's, I think, doing that one, which is gonna be cool. Like I said, there's gonna be some cool exhibits. We're gonna have free water there from a water sponsor. We're gonna have food on site, so we're gonna have Japanese barbecue chicken from Gushi. What else? Just a bunch of artists as well. Toys, action figures, plethora of action figures from imports to domestic. There's gonna be a tiny toys there. They're gonna have a bunch of cool stuff. There's gonna be a lot of projects on display. People trying to showcase what or exhibit what they have going on. And we're gonna have cosplay contests as well. We have a stage that's gonna be cool for a cosplay contest, and we have a DJ that's gonna be playing music in the background. And it's gonna be like a big party for pop culture, at the end of the day. So
Nerds, big party for nerds.
yeah,
Freaking awesome.
so, you're all invited. That's it.
That's right, everybody.
Yeah.
It's going to be great, guys. Definitely check out actionfigurecomiccon.com. Tickets are on sale right now. You can pick them up right now as we speak. We are completely sold out. All the vendors are accounted for. We actually have no freaking room. We are busting at the seams with wonderful creators, just like you see here. These guys are killing it. Guys, I want to thank all my special guests, the two Scotts, and of course, Jeff. Thank you guys for coming on the show.
Yeah. Thank you.
I appreciate
Thanks for having me.
And we look forward to seeing you guys and finally meeting in person. The wonderful team.
Yeah, absolutely.
Killing it. Danny, it's been a pleasure, of course, my friend, hanging out with you. And guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. And we are all looking forward to Action Figure Come. I mean, like, look, Jordan's ready. Mihei already has his ticket.
He already has.
And Russ is like, how do I request a press pass? All right, well, just contact us. We have a press email. Send us a press pass request, and we'll take a look at that. Russell, good to see you, brother. Almizi is saying good night, y'all, and I can't wait to see you.
Thanks for joining us again. Thank you for all the support. Appreciate it.
Jordan, enjoy the con on 31st. Let's all have some fun, guys. We are excited. Thank you so much. Please follow everybody here on their social medias. You can meet them. It's actually in the description below, guys. So definitely check them out. They're doing some amazing work, and you can meet them in person at Action Figure Comic Con 2026. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. We are the Action Figure Comic Con guys, and we will see you guys at the show. Take care, everybody.
Woo! Looks like I arrived just in time. Wow, there's so many people here. Where are they?
Oh man, am I late again? Bruce is gonna be so mad at me. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't. Gotta go.
Oh, the doors are about to open. How hard is it to be on time? Goku could literally teleport, and somehow my Uber beat him here.
Hey, watch it. I'm standing here. Oh, there you are.
Hey man, sorry I'm late. I got a little lost. Where's Bruce?
Oh, he's right over there. He's just been aura farming for the past 30 minutes.
Do you see the fit, Gohan? I mean, Robin.
Where's the wind even coming from?
Yes, bro, we see the fit. And he's already here, so you done yet?
You're late.
Well then, let's go have some fun!
Batman!